Hello, and welcome to another episode of Balatro. We previously took a hiatus from our high stake challenge to record a run on the erratic deck, and it was really fun. It was a really cool erratic deck, which I hear is not supposed to happen. In reality, the erratic deck is not that interesting and relatively difficult among the other decks because the benefit's not very high. Even besides the fact that the benefit's not very interesting. We are going to return today to record a high stake attempt on the painted deck. Because I'm a masochist, I'm going to continue to try and grind out the painted deck. Let's see if we can get a win on the gold stake. This will be my first attempt on gold stake. That -1 hand size looks horrific. Let's see how it goes. We've talked a lot about the painted deck in previous runs because we've played a lot of the painted deck recorded, and something that makes me a little anxious about the painted deck is the lack of Joker slots. Can be a little bit tricky to deal with, so we'll see how that goes. I'm just adjusting my volume really quickly. Okay. We don't want to double our money. We want to fight so we can see a shot and basically earn a similar amount of money anyway. Although it's not guaranteed that you earn $3 on the small blind. You could only win $2 or fewer dollars. On the painted deck, it's much more likely that you earn $3 though. This starting hand is definitely strange. We could go for a full house by looking for one of 4 hits on the jacks or 7s. Or we could go for the flush by looking for 2 of basically 8 hits on the hearts, assuming that the 2 and 3 are not hits if we go for hearts. We can do it like this, keep the pair of jacks in case a full house situation manifests itself. 10, jack, queen, ace. We would need a king or a 9 and an 8, or we keep going for the hearts. We have 4 kings, so we only need 1 of those. So 1 of 4 hits, or 2 of... I said the hearts were only like 8 hits, so it's very similar. But the difference is going for the hearts, we can discard 5. Going for the straight, we'd have to discard... We could still discard 5. No, we can't keep... yes, but we have to do it like this. 10, jack, queen, ace. And that gets rid of all of my pair outs, whereas if I go for the hearts, I can keep my outs for a pair of jacks, like 4 of a kind on jacks. So let's continue to go for the hearts. We got the 9, but not the 8. Jack, jack. So let's continue to go for the hearts. We play a pair, which means now any couple of hearts will do. A little bit unlucky that we haven't seen more than these original 3. And there we go. I think that was a little bit of a low roll to not get $3 on the small blind from the painted deck. But that's okay. It matters very little. None of this helps me get stronger right now. No jokers. Which is kind of a weird situation. We go next, and that's totally fine. We don't want to see a rare joker. We want to get money. King, king, 2, 3, 4. We're definitely going to notice the gold stake difficulty less on the painted deck. It's really not feeling like a big deal. We still have 9 cards in our hand. We want to go for clubs. We have a lot of good clubs. We have 4 good clubs. We just need any single club. Although this is the big blind, so in reality it's going to take 2 hands to win anyway, even the best flush. Unless we want to be greedy and go for like a club flush or something, it's going to take 2 hands anyway. 150 points is not gathered by a 2 pair, so we want to look for a 10, I think. By doing this, 8, 9, and then 10 would give us a straight. We'll take a full house instead. That gets us there. So So winning the big blind in 2, exactly average. I mean, it's exactly as best as you can do, actually, assuming you don't get any extra jokers to help you out. Stuntman helps a lot. 300 chips right away means our hand size goes down to 7. I don't even care that much. I'm learning something that the best strategies in this game rely on you playing hand types that don't want you to have a big hand, like 2 pair, pair, or high card, rather than flush, straight, full house. And so hand size matters a lot less than I originally imagined if you know how to build around it. And something like Stuntman is a big part of that, where you intentionally sacrifice the hand size because you know you just have 300 chips right away. This is very powerful. We're gonna take it, and it's gonna help us win the monocle in 1, even though our hand size is down to 6, which is comical. We can just play a pair, and I think this wins because it's so many chips. Yeah, 300 times 2 is already 600. Stuntman's ridiculous. He's an eternal Stuntman, so we're stuck with this hand size forever. Riff Raff. That's a value generating joker, and it can also be a score generating joker, so I say we take it and run. Hit next. We fight. Okay. We got some stuff going on. We could even see how good high card is like this. Like this wins, maybe? We don't have any spades. We should probably just discard then. Probably just discard the low cards looking for spades that can score. And raised fists then will help us get more multiplier. Hold on, even as this is, if we just play this, the multiplier goes up to 20. And the chips go up to 300. 300 times 20 is 6,000? Is that right? Let's see what happens if I just do this. Okay, this makes it easier because we have the 4 mult from spades. But this is, yeah, 7,000. We have so much scoring already. What in the world? Odd Todd. I don't know how to evaluate this situation. So we've got the chips from him forever. So the chips from Odd Todd don't matter almost at all. We got the chips, and I mean honestly, raised fist is the mult. Especially with the smaller hand size, it's easier to curate raised fist to just be 20 multiplier. Let's look at what the tarot cards are. Or we just skip to gather interest. And we keep the raised fist? Or do we sell both of these jokers? I definitely want a mult joker, so I don't want to rely on Riff Raff finding me a mult joker, so I'm going to keep the raised fist because that's already 7,000 points from Stuntman and raised fist. What am I hoping to do long term? Like what's the end game? With only 4 joker slots, one of them is my chips slot. I need to scale somehow. This isn't scaling, so we don't buy this, but none of this is scaling either. So I say we hit next, we sell the Wrathful Joker, and we fight. We only get 1 joker from Riff Raff, and that's totally okay. It's a mail and rebate. That's cool, we can discard a bunch of 2s this way. We can try to. Obviously we don't have any in our hand. So we discard looking for 2s. There's a 2. Okay, and then we just discard like this. And then we can play... we got another 2, but we can't discard it because we're out of discards. So we do this, and we could sell mail and rebate and Riff Raff to get an extra $1 from interest. Sure. Well, Riff Raff's giving me like $2 per turn if I just sell the 1 joker slot right here. Because it gives me a joker and I sell that joker for $2. So selling mail and rebate and Riff Raff for $1 extra seems dumb if I assume I don't need to buy anything in the next shop, which I absolutely don't need to buy anything in the next shop, so I guess I won't. So I will not sell the riffraff to gain interest now. Yeah, getting 3 of a kind's not likely enough, but the tower, I don't need more chips though. The tower is such a small improvement upon my 300 chips from Stuntman. So I don't think the tower is it. I don't think the trio is it. We can just sell and roll? Yeah, seems good. Roll for a half joker, 20 mult. It's similar to Raised Fist, but it's eternal, which sucks. And it doesn't work on... Yeah, I think it's worse than Raised Fist. We just go next. Okay, Pillar doesn't matter very much at all. We got an even Steven, which doesn't matter very much at all. We can just play this 3 of a kind and win right away. Okay. I'm not looking for anything because my deck sucks. I hope you can see that we really need something, because even though we're really strong right now, we're just like skipping every shop, getting no value. I don't like this voucher. What was the previous voucher? I didn't take it. It was something stupid, wasn't it? Oh, it was the telescope. Yeah, the telescope's so bad. Dang. And this is also pretty poor. I wish I had seen vouchers that did something. I can't take this because we're never gonna get a straight flush. Okay, but this is good. This lets me look for scaling jokers. You want to get scaling jokers sooner rather than later. This is a scaling joker. It's molt. Okay. It is a little anxiety inducing because adding cards to my deck is not easy, though I have a standard pack right here, so I guess we just do that and hologram is better right away. Sure, a holographic glass 9. Can't say no to that. Okay, and that's 1 times 1.25 molt. Okay. I could sell Raised Fist, but having base molt is the only reason I'm alive. So we go next. We could roll, but we'll just go next, I suppose. We don't want to skip, so we're going to fight. We get nothing from Riffraff. That's okay, we don't need anything from Riffraff. Okay. This still wins really easily, and I'm not looking for anything, so I can just win right away. I don't know, I feel like I'm doing something wrong because I have no side quests in my deck, but like a lot of times it's like, oh, I need to use my discards to power something up or to look for something, and I just don't have any of that, so it makes me feel like I'm misplaying, but we just haven't seen any opportunity for it. Now this is scaling molt. We might buy this. This will out-climb Raised Fist easy. Spectral Pack can also give me cards. I can add enhanced number cards to my deck, which will be great with hologram. This is a huge find. Do I want Death then? Sure, it's not very expensive, and I can look at it while I open this pack. Cryptid adds 2 copies of a card in my hand to my deck, so I can add 2 copies of this OP9. Okay, I can also death it right now. Yeah, so this is really good. Grim is also good. That adds 2 cards to my deck, but I have to destroy something, which normally isn't a big deal, but I have this 9 that I don't want to destroy. And 2 cards, I get to add 2 cards either way. So Grim and Cryptid have the same hologram implications, but Cryptid is better because I get to get more holographic class 9s. Which I can start using in the late game, but I don't need to use them right now. Okay, 1 times 1.75. Fortune Teller. Well, we can sell Riffraff at least. Take Fortune Teller, try and get it to... Seems pretty hard to get it to be better than Raised Fist, and we can't ever sell it. The reason it's hard is because packs are so expensive. So I've liked Fortune Teller, I've liked in the past, but it's much better on earlier stakes. So I think my preference for the quality of Fortune Teller is maybe a little bit misleading because I've played with it only on, I've never played with it. I haven't played with it much on the orange stake where booster packs are just so expensive. It's like, where am I gonna get all these tarot cards from? For it to be better than Raised Fist, I basically have to get 19 more tarot cards over the course of the run, and I don't see that happening. So I suppose I should re-roll. And I got no scaling here, so I can just hit next round. $15. $15 is more than I will get from here. The question is, how badly do I want to see a shop? And the answer is not that badly, because seeing a shop is like getting an extra reroll, which is like a $5 value. So if I fight here, I get $4 from the big blind, $3 from my leftover hands. Oh, $5 from interest though. So 3, 4, 5. That's already $12. So I miss out on $3 in order to see a shop. So I'm basically getting a $3 reroll by fighting here, and I would take a $3 reroll by fighting here. So let's fight. I want to see the shop. Okay. I don't want to play the glass card because I don't want it to break. So I'm just going to play a high card like this. I can even do a little bit better by discarding it first and then playing high card like this. And then this is my multiplier doubles. Yeah, so I'm still getting 11,000 from high card, which is really good. Although we've mostly played pairs, which is hilarious. Maybe I should be going into high card more, so Supernova is better. Something to think about. I'll take a Magician. Not very expensive. And will I re-roll for $5? Yeah, I really want to see a scaling Joker, and I still haven't seen one. This doesn't give me scaling usually. It can, like, it can give me a gold card, which is scaling. But it's kind of hard for the gold card to even pay for itself, because I don't get to use... I'm so unlikely to be able to find the gold card. I have a 55 card deck. Yeah, I think we re-roll once and then just go. Nah, this isn't it. High Priestess is not good enough. She'll probably just give me crap. Hit next. Fight the house. First hand is drawn face down. See if I care. Let's just discard it, because I don't want to accidentally play and score a 9. So like right here we can make the ace lucky, and then just play the high card. Hopefully we get the dollars. We did not, but we still win in one. Okay, we're into ante 4, and now we're not going to be able to win in one hand. Now we finally have to, well, if we make hologram better, maybe I will be able to win in one still. Or if I get a bunch of more holographic cards. Holographic cards are just dang good, right? I don't have any extra jacks. I have a lot of extra 9s. Free tarot cards is pretty dang good too. Free money is pretty good too. Plus bonus chips. The bonus chips don't matter very much with Stuntman, but the holographic matters a lot with hologram. And the purple seal matters a lot with just getting tarot cards. But tarot cards aren't ever going to give, like, tarot cards mostly just buff your cards. And none of the buffs that random tarot cards are going to give me are ever going to get as good as having just a single holographic card in my deck. So I take the holographic card. And then we can re-roll. I never picked up any econ jokers either, which is a little bit sad. We'll re-roll once. Fortune Teller is back, but this time it's not eternal. It is $6 still. And it's still very hard to scale, because our tarot cards are still really expensive. So I'm gonna say no once more to the Fortune Teller. It's only up to 2 multiplier, and I don't need it for the next round. So we go next. Create 2 common jokers, must have room. Nah, I don't want to get rid of my rate. I want to see another shot, so we don't want to skip, essentially is what it comes down to. Okay, this wins in 1. Especially when I roll 20 molt on the lucky, you can see already I can get to 25,000 just by doing it that way if I get lucky. We'll take you for sure. Do I want jumbo Arcana packs? Not really. I think I want a Joker that does something better than what I have here. Coming up to 15,000, 20,000, those are still totally fine, so I don't need to panic. But I do think I should re-roll to see a scaling Joker of some sort. Any scaling Joker, please. Not any scaling Joker, there are some that like I can't pull off, right? Like Runner, I can't pull off straights. But Square Joker I can pull off. Those are chip scaling though. I really don't want that. What I really want is like Green Joker, Ride the Bus Joker would be insane. Supernova would be insane. Pants would not be very good. Maybe Tarot was it? That's scaling. It's not scaling I can force to happen in hand, in the round though. I have to scale Fortune Teller by buying tarot cards in shops, and it's just not reasonable. I mean, you can see right here, there's no way it's worth it to spend $9 on a tarot card or $18 on 2 tarot cards to slowly pump up that Fortune Teller. So what other scaling Jokers am I looking for? Go to my collection, Jokers. Scaling Jokers. Ceremonial Dagger? Yeah, I would take a Ceremonial Dagger. That's a scaling Joker. It's a little bit late, but I definitely would like it. Or I would have liked it earlier, but Dusk is not scaling. What else scales? Gets stronger the longer we fight. I'm not eligible to see this because I don't have any steel cards. Econ Jokers, right? Like delayed gratification would have been awesome at any point. I would take a banana, Supernova, Ride the Bus, Space Joker. What else? Burglar is kind of econ. I would have taken a burglar, an egg. DNA would have been insane. Sixth Sense I would still take. To-do list. Green Joker. Maybe Faceless Joker. Hiker, probably not Hiker. Vampire, maybe. It's not base mold, but I'd still probably take it. Yeah, anyway, Econ Joker is like here, Gold Joker. Got rid of a mail-in rebate, but it's a pretty bad Econ Joker. But now I'm just sitting here with this empty Joker slot. Maybe that, if I had to point to a mistake so far this run, it was selling the mail-in rebate, maybe. I'll upgrade High Card. It's currently my most played hand, and I think it will only get played more and more. Well, I don't know. I have all these 9s. I have 8 9s. It wasn't that expensive, so I don't regret taking it there. Okay, well, we can play 3 of a kind and win in 1. We can also use this opportunity to death a 4 into a 9. And play like this, and this super win still in one hand. Oh, barely actually. I shouldn't be too overconfident. Abstract Joker is not very exciting. Let's roll. I don't need more chips. I don't need more molt. I mean, I do need more chips. I really don't need more chips. And then I looked at this and I said I don't need more molt. I do need more molt, but not this. Like, base 8 more molt. That's crummy. It's lousy as all get out. Reroll again? Sure. 2 8s? That's so unlikely, and the payoff is so poor. And it's $5. Get out of here. These shops have been terrible. Am I just stupid, or have these shops been terrible? This wins in 1, maybe, because we get the extra 10 molt on the holographic card. No, it doesn't. Look how close it was to winning in 1. That's hilarious. But we win in 2. Not a big deal. Miss out on $1 because we were unable to win in 1. Okay, this gives me more time. Ooh, this also... Yeah, okay, these are the packs I want to buy. These make hologram better. Polychrome 8? What's the purpose? Times 1.5 is gonna hit like nothing. Unless we could play it with these 9s. It is a diamond, so maybe we play like a diamond flush with 8s and 9s. We do holographic, 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 and then polychrome. Slips in there. Seems as good as anything. Oh, and we can take the money from the two. Nice. We'll take this standard pack as well. Pumping up hologram. Cool. Another diamond. It's got a gold seal and it's foil, so it's just like more powerful. Okay, hologram finally has gotten better. We go next. 25,000. Oh, 2 more playing cards to my deck. More multiplier. Okay, I miss out on $4 of interest and made probably $2 from my hand, so I miss out on $6 and a shop to add 2 playing cards to my deck. That's totally worth it with hologram. And maybe they're even good cards. Like a steel 3 actually is really anti-synergy with this, but a wild 8 with a gold seal is good, and a 2 of clubs that has extra chips that's polychrome I guess is good. Polychrome, it's hard to say that that's bad. You're up to 3 times 3.25 multiplier. Okay. Let's play like this. I think is the best play, because we get to try and get lucky. We got lucky, which means we win in 1. Okay. But we didn't look for any of our gold seal cards. I now have side quests. I need to be careful. Ride the bus is not too late. Get in here, ride the bus. We've been looking for you. We've been looking for you. Okay, open the standard pack for just for hologram? Sure. A gold queen? Sure. That's more money. Pays for itself eventually. Do we want the voucher? More time to scale up the bus? But fewer hands to scale up the bus. I think we do want the hieroglyph. So we go down. We lose a lot of interest power now. We're like down to only $7. We're not gaining interest anymore. All diamond cards are debuffed. That's kind of amusing. So we can play like this. No, we don't want to play a pair. Let's play a high card like this. Or 2 pair? Maybe we just play 2 pair. Sure. Play 2 pair. Score the ace. Oh, but this wins in 1, so we just discard aggressively looking for gold seal cards. We didn't get it, so now we just play high card like this. It might win in 1. It does. We only scale the bus once, but that's okay. Ooh, we get our hand back. We don't need to do it right now though. Burnt Joker. That's another mult per round. Sell raised fist? Is that too scary to sell the raised fist? Because what we're about to go into ante 5, and that means we need to score 25,000. So how do we do that if we don't have any base mult? God, I would love to take Burnt Joker, but I think we can't do it. What did I say it was? It's 25,000. So what would that look like? Well, if we get a holographic diamond, let's just say a holographic diamond. 10 times 2 is 20. 20 plus 3 is 23 because we'll have upgraded high card. 23. This will get upgraded to 2, so 25. So our multiplier will get up to 25 if we take Burnt Joker. 25, and our chips will be, let's just say 320, 310. So 310 chips times 25 multiplier times 3.5 from hologram is 27,000. We can totally do this. But we'll need to find some holographic cards, but we have a few. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6. Okay. And we can give ourselves more hands to get there, and more hands to scale ride the bus. Or a standard pack. Oh, that's tempting too. A standard pack makes this times 3.75. I'm gonna open it. Stupid. Might be stupid. Sure, a 9 gold seal glass card. Next round, we have to fight. We got a holographic card. So we discard like this. No, we don't want to discard like this. Careful, we don't want to, we want to upgrade high card. Discard like this to upgrade high card. Good. Then we play like this, the high card, and that's, we're gonna win in a couple of hands. So we don't even have to do it like that, we can do it like this. Do it like this, just to power up the bus. We can play ace like this to power up the bus. And then we just play this 9 to make sure we win. Hopefully it doesn't break. But if it does, it's not a huge deal. It didn't. Okay, 40,000. We got no money. I want to buy you, but I won't be able to afford you. There's no way I can afford you. That kind of sucks. I should have taken this instead of the extra playing card pack. That was a mistake. That's okay. We go next. We fight. We look for. We discard high card. And we look for, ooh, gold cards, and also gold seal cards is the other thing I was gonna say. So play high card, 11,000, play high card, didn't get lucky on the money, but that's okay. Nice. Play high card. We can play a pair. High card's better by a lot. So the question is, does this win? It needs to win, of course, because we only have one hand left. So we have 35, 343 chips times the multiplier, which is going to be 10, 11. So times 11. Times 3.75 is 14,000, which should be enough if my math is correct. Let's hope we didn't screw this up. Yep, we did it correctly. Got some extra money, which is great because now we can actually buy this voucher that I said I wouldn't be able to buy. Square Joker, we don't need to scale the chips. We got Stuntman. Grab the hand here. That's great. That increases our output, that increases our money, that increases our scaling with the ride the bus. All face cards are drawn face down. See if I care. Let's be careful. I don't want to discard a pair, so I'm just going to discard like this. I could be greedy and discard like this. Sure. Yeah, we upgraded high card, which is good. That's a lot of face cards. So let's do this. Play high card without scoring a bus. Right? Yeah. There's no way these are the same face card because they were so far apart. Okay. We can play this high card. We can also just discard you. I don't need to be like playing so risky here. We play this high card to get some money. We play this high card because it's worth a lot of points. No, we play this high card because it's not worth a lot of points. It's actually probably still wins. Yeah, it super wins. So we have a hand left over, which is fine because we get more money, but we don't get to scale the bus anymore, which is, again, it's fine. We can come back for you. I don't need you to. Let's hit next. Let's fight 50,000. We just did that. We even had to try to not do it. Let's discard like this. Upgrade high card. Let's play you. Get some money. Let's play you and get some money. Oh, that one around. So I should have used a discard to look for my gold queen. That's okay. We don't want to upgrade pair. We're high card gamers. Pair doesn't catch up very fast. We don't need a celestial pack. We are going to fight the next blind, so we don't need to jump on this hone. So we can just skip, get that interest racking back up after we spent down so aggressively. 75,000 is totally fine. We can discard like this. To upgrade high card. Now we can play the 9 like this. Though we might not need to. We can instead play like this. And how much is that? That's 28,000. Yeah, we don't even need to play these 9s. Discard these lousy face cards that we can't play because of bus reasons. Play the 6 for the gold. We can't discard anymore, so we just play the ace. I guess we can just play the 6 instead to see if we don't win, but of course we win because we have so much power. A standard pack, more multiplier on our bus and burnt joker scaling. Foil or a lucky? Probably a lucky. I'll take a lucky, and then we hit next. All spade cards are debuffed. I don't care in the slightest. We're going to discard the high card to upgrade it with burnt joker. And now we, that's too bad, the lucky card was a spade. We can just discard one more time to look for as many cards as possible. And then we, wow, look at all these debuffed spades that are biting me. What happens if I just play a 10? 36,000. Nice, we got the golden queen. So we just play you. High card. That's 73,000, and then we play you. And that's going to win because it's enough points. We just have enough points to win in 3 hands like that. We got the gold card, we got the gold seal card scored, we get a bunch more money. We can go back an ante again. Is that worth it? It's probably more powerful. And I want to get more powerful because we're only ante 7, ante 8 is very hard. Discard, yeah, we get to scale the bus so much harder by doing that. Let's do it. We get to see more card packs from hologram. Okay, we just hit next. We know we can beat this ante because we've already beat this ante, and so we just fight. We discard. We're never going to play the glass card, so we just discard high card like this, upgrade it with burnt joker. We have this glass card that we will play because we want to get the gold from it. We can play this alongside it to get rid of it. Although this wins in 1. Whoops. Not that it's a whoops. I don't think there's anything to be done about that. We don't want any of this. We don't have so much money that we will buy $9 celestial packs. We don't need to be rolling. We're not so weak that we need to be rolling either. So we're just in a good spot. We fight this. We discard like this. Looking for our gold cards. We play you for $3. We play you to see if we can avoid winning, though we can't. And that's okay. This is a fun run. I definitely am glad that we are winning on the recorded run. I think it definitely feels like we got handed a victory rather than we really schemed for it, though I think in an earlier version of myself would not have bought this stuntman so early on. An eternal stuntman. I would have been like, oh, no way. But I've learned recently that you can really win with high card pair and 2 pair strats. And so you don't need a big hand size to be looking for like the flush or the straight or anything. I've been killing myself in a lot of runs trying to find these really difficult straights, and it's just like, you don't need to play that way. Next round, no repeat hand types this round. It's a little scary. A little scary. So we want to be careful. So let's discard like this. No, I don't want to upgrade the pair. I'm gonna be greedy. Gonna discard like this, upgrade the high card still. But I'm going to play 3 of a kind. It's worse than my card, but that's okay. It's got this in it. So play 3 of a kind like this and see what happens. Yeah, that shouldn't win 1. Yeah, 57,000. Now we can play high card. Like this. This probably doesn't win either. I hope it does. It does. Okay, that's good. I don't have to stress about it. Because if it didn't win, I might be forced to crash the bus, which actually could be horrible for our long-term prospects. +2 hand size, -1 hands per round. Don't need that. Standard pack, I will take that. We want hologram to get even better. Sure, I'll take a tarot card. My 1 discard might include this purple seal sometimes. I only have 1 discard, so it's not super powerful, but whatever. Playing cards can be purchased from the shop. I'll do that. It buffs up hologram. It means I don't have to see that voucher again later on also. Start with 0 discards. Could be a pain. Okay, let's discard you, and you, and you. Upgrade high card. Let's play you, and you, and you. And probably just win in 1 because ×2 on the high card. Yeah, it did break, which is not phenomenal, but I don't care that much. Okay, flash card. Is this the new scaling now? Do we want to do this instead of Burnt Joker? It's like 2 mult per round if I spend $5 every shop instead of 1 mult per round and some chips per round. And it means... I think it's good enough. I think it's, well, here's a standard pack. Let's look at this first. A jack, a steel jack. That's kind of nice. Or another glass holographic 9. That's even better, right? Well, yeah, it's close. Maybe the steel card is better. Like, I already have enough holographic glass 9s that, like, I can use those in anti-8, and this will just increase my output. Sure, we'll take the steel card. This is close, but I think flash card is good enough. Burnt Joker is only going to upgrade it. High card 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, not even right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4 more times. So it's 4 mult as opposed to, yeah. So let's sell it. Take you. Reroll once. And then just go next. Maybe we roll twice per shop at some point. But for now we don't have to. We can discard like this. Oh, no. There's no point. Because we don't have Burnt Joker. So we can just play high card. $77,000. Play high card. We got lucky, so this scores a ton. Okay. Take a standard pack. Because hologram is good. Take a holographic card because holographic cards are good. Reroll because of flash card. And then just go next. Okay, we don't have any discards. Totally okay. See if I care. Let's play high card like this. Looking for a gold seal card that we can play to get more money. We didn't get it, and that's okay. We're gonna get a planet from this blue seal jack that stays in our hand, and that's totally fun too. Full house is never getting upgraded, so we can sell this, or we can hold on to it just to guarantee that we don't see it. That's probably a little bit better. We don't need to see more planet cards. We're just gonna re-roll a couple of times, let's say. Okay, hit next. We fight, level up the bus, level up the flash card by seeing another shop with cheaper re-rolls. We will discard like this, even though Burnt Joker isn't here. We just want to discard, look for our gold seal cards. No gold seal card here. Let's play high card like this. 104,000, and then this wins, unfortunately. So we don't get to look for more gold seal cards, but that's okay. Feels like we're gonna win ante-8, guys. Our first attempt at the gold stake. Is this an easy game? We are buying packs just for hologram. It's up to 5 times 5.25 multiplier. Reroll this for flash card. We'll take the magician because it's fun. We'll go next. We'll fight to upgrade our cards more. Ooh, a gold steel card. Do we need to sell the earth? Nope, we don't, so we're not going to. So what I am going to do is discard aggressively, looking for the blue seal jack and some more gold seal cards. Okay, we'll play this. Oh, I could have made it lucky. I should have made it lucky. But that's okay. We will make you lucky. And we will play you. Probably not win. Nice. And then we play you, and we probably win. We didn't get lucky on the money, but we gave ourselves the most chances to get lucky by not winning so quickly. Spin the wheel. Nope. We will not look at those. We will re-roll and re-roll. We're going to the boss blind, right? This is the final boss? Yeah. Forces one card to always be selected. See if I care. It could kill us if it selects a royalty that we have to play, but we have 1 discard to buffer that possibility, and we have 5 aces to also buffer that possibility. So we should be okay. And we're also powering up flash cards, so we might get there anyway. Reroll. Do I tempt fate? No, our only failure possibility right now is the blind forcing us to select a face card that we have to score and lose the bust multiplier, and then we have no base mult. So even though this increases our multiplier, it increases our risk of ruin, and we don't need to get more output, we just need to get more consistent. So maybe we should just take an Arcana pack for that reason. Look for a Hangman to get rid of some of these face cards. We don't have a Hangman, but we do have a Temperance. So I can refund this pack. Sure. And then just roll one more time. Okay. Please don't select a face card. You scumbag. But that's okay, we can play it with the ace in this case. And the king to get rid of it. So we play a high card and we don't crash the bust because we're not scoring a face card. Okay, we can play this 9. It's going to be a ton of points because it's holographic and glass. We haven't been playing those at all. We play a 9. Totally fine. That's going to win. Alright, thank you for joining us. That's how you can beat gold stake. That's an achievement. High stakes when a run on at least gold stake difficulty. At least. There is no higher stake than gold stake. Looks like I wasn't bluffing. I think the big takeaway here, I said at the beginning of the recording, I'm like, oh, I've learned a recent lesson that you don't have to go for big hand types to win. And then like we just immediately went for small hand types and just immediately won. It doesn't always happen, so I'm sure we got a little lucky, but also like I think I understand the game much better than I have in the past when I've just been really grinding out, losing over and over and getting these loss streaks. So hopefully it becomes easier for me to record victories for you, and hopefully you enjoy that content, and I will see you next time.